Day 35. We're at the end of the 5th week. Oh my God, I can't believe it. I've given you guys so much material. Remember to take it easy, take it slow. Don't pressure yourself if you feel like you've fallen behind on. Here we are at the end of the 5th week. So, today we are going to put the period of a sentence where it belongs. And I'm going to let you do your breathing while I talk. So you go ahead, do your 3 deep breaths. You know how to do it. You've been doing it every day. Hopefully, even if you haven't signed in to watch a video, you've remembered to at least some point during the day take your 3 deep breaths and give yourself a moment of being fully present in your body and some mindfulness to your place and time. Okay, so today's oils would be vetiver and Northern Lights black spruce. I really like that combination for focus, and I really like it for when I need to think and also want to stay grounded in my body. Because vetiver is a root chakra oil. It helps me stay grounded. It helps me focus. It helps me bring myself back. You know, when we're doing the let's bring all our power back now, vetiver really helps facilitate that process for me. And the Northern Lights black spruce helps me stay clear mentally. So I'm getting grounded and freshening up my brain. It's like pine sol for the brain. I think it's really crisp and black spruce smelling. Also, the Northern Lights black spruce is grown under the Northern Lights in Canada, and I really just like that thought that those trees were exposed to the energy of the aurora borealis, and maybe we're getting some of that in our oils, I hope. And a tree just fell in the forest. Did you hear it snap? Trees are falling down, our beliefs are falling down, it's all good. So today, put the period at the end of the sentence where it belongs as a way of catching our storytelling. So we want to say when we're sitting in traffic, oh my God, this traffic is horrible, and I'm going to be late, and if I'm late again, my boss is going to fire me, and we put the period at the sentence way down the road, like way far down the road, when really all we're wanting to do is state the facts. There is traffic today. That's where the period goes. All the stuff that comes past that, the and, that's all story. So this can be another good exercise to hear what your particular stories are, because some people aren't bothered by traffic. I'm almost never bothered by traffic now because I just entertain myself and find other things to do. I'm always prepared with things to listen to, or that's when I make phone calls and things like that. So you really don't have to get stressed out by traffic. Even if you're late for the airport, you don't have to get stressed out by traffic. You know why? There's nothing you can do about it. You're stuck, honey. You are stuck on the highway, and there's nothing you can do. So you might as well not give yourself a coronary while you're sitting in the cab or whatever. So let's see. Let's try on another few. So my husband just said something mean to me. And that means blah, 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 blah. And then I put the period after like 6 blah, blah, blahs. When actually the fact is, my husband spoke to me, period. So this isn't like you're going to stop hearing the stories. This is to help you be aware of what your stories are. You look at your bank account. Oh, there's not enough in there to pay all the bills. I need this number, but I have this number. And that means, you know, off goes your chattery monkey mind, chihuahua brain, all the stuff that comes where you're just blah, 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 making yourself crazy, and the stress hormones are pumping. And is that adding any more money into your bank? No. Is that changing the number that you see on the screen at all? No. And how are you more likely to attract more money into your situation when you're peaceful and doing, wouldn't it be nice if, and, you know, settling into your core desired feeling of abundance, or when you're freaked out running around like the sky is falling? Seems obvious, right? But we can get caught up in the story, right? So all we have to do is say, there's this amount of dollars in my bank, period. Put the period at the end of the factual statement. The fact is, there is $500 in the bank, period. What is not true is there is $500 in the bank, and that means I'm going to end up, it gets all played out, but ultimately it always ends up with us being a bag lady and dying in the gutter. And that's not going to happen. And we're shutting ourselves down to any divine intervention or any serendipitous moments that could lead us to an increase in our income by freaking ourselves out just by telling stories in our own head. Always worrying, hamsters always running. Let's take control of that process for ourselves, because we don't have to let it go. We don't have to traumatize ourselves. We don't have to tell ourselves scary stories. We get to choose. And until we know how we're doing our scary storytelling and freaking ourselves out, we can't stop it. So most of these tools are designed to help bring your attention to what you're doing right up in here. Okay, and how that is reflecting out there, because that's where you see it. So yeah, put the period at the end of the sentence put the period at the end of the factual sentence and listen to the story. So this is like the wouldn't it be nice day, where you say wouldn't it be nice if, and you listen to all the ruckus that comes after. So you put the period at the end of the factual statement. There's not enough money in the bank to pay all the bills today. Bink. And then la 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 la. Everything that comes after that, write it down. Make a note of it. Work with it. It's giving you the gift of shadow. It's giving you the gift and telling you there's a wound here that has you believing that you won't ever have enough. There's a wound here that has you believing that you won't ever be loved, that you can't ever figure it out, that you won't ever be successful. That's how our storytellers talk, right? You're never going to make it. You're going to lose everything. You're going to lose your house. Everyone's going to leave you. You're never going to find love. You're never going to find whatever it is you're looking for, but you can sure find a plate of cheese fries when you want it, right? If you can find cheese fries, you can find money. It's all the same. So practice with that today. Whenever you hear yourself make a factual statement and then go on and on and on and on after that, practice backing it up and putting the period at the end of the fact and making note of all the stuff that you'd like to tack on to the end of the factual statement. Yeah. And breathe through that one, because that one can be like, oh my God, I can't believe the stuff I say to myself. Oh my God, what a storyteller I have in my head. So be gentle with it, think it, work with it, and watch your life change. I love you. See you tomorrow.